Hey everybody! Get ready for some spooky and supernatural stuff in this episode. Let's do this! But before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications to receive our new videos. Have you ever seen those movies or played games where animals and plants get mutated because of nuclear radiation? It's a wild concept, right? But did you know it actually happens in real life? Have you seen those red trees in the Chernobyl exclusion zone? They're a real-life example of radiation-induced mutations. But what about the animals? Check out this creature that's part canine, part wolf. Some people say it's from Chernobyl and call it the Dogman of Chernobyl. Unlike the Dogman legend, this one is believed to be the result of heavy radiation, not something supernatural. A lot of people believe that the creature is actually a wolf that's been affected by radiation in Chernobyl, which makes it look the way it does. The government says it's not true. But what's your take on it? Have you ever thought about how small or big a dog would appear compared to a wolf? Well, you don't have to wonder anymore, because we've got some special footage that shows exactly that. A guy was walking in the woods with his dog when the dog suddenly started barking like crazy and took off running as if it was being chased. The man was confused because his dog was usually really brave and used to the woods. It was wandering in the woods and was way bigger than a regular dog, but after a few seconds, he didn't need to guess anymore. As the guy's dog bolted out of the woods, he followed with his eyes and spotted something amazing. A big black timber wolf was hot on the heels of his dog. Even though his dog is part wolf, you can tell how tiny it is compared to a real wolf. You'd think the dog would back off after seeing the wolf, but to the guy's surprise, it bravely goes back to chase after the wolf. The owner sees his dog in danger and rushes to save it, cutting the video short. This video shows that things don't need to be supernatural to be frightening. The government might be hiding the truth about cryptids. Check out this new trail cam footage that seems to support this claim. The video shows a dog-like creature running through the woods, filmed from a body cam attached to someone who is chasing after it. So, there's this crazy video that apparently shows a government mission to track down and deal with a dogman in some secret place. But get this. The footage got leaked by some unknown folks or hackers, and then they just disappeared, and the video looks all wonky because it's a stabilized version of a clip that's less than 5 seconds long. It looks super awkward and kind of wacky, right? Do you think it's legit or just a well-planned hoax? Let us know in the comments. Imagine this. You're trying to get a cute video of baby bear cubs on your trail cam. But instead, you end up catching something really creepy. So, here's the deal. Are you brave enough to go back to that area? Or would you rather stay away for good? Not sure? Let me explain what happened. The person who recorded this trail cam footage was keeping a close eye on a pregnant bear, not to hunt or harm it, but just to capture the special moment when its cub was born. He set up his trail camera near the bear's den when the time was right, and the cubs were about to be born, hoping to get some amazing footage of the newborns. When he checked the camera later, he saw something terrifying and ominous instead. He thought he'd see some cute cubs, but what he saw on his screen was a total nightmare. The creature looked like a weird mix of a man and a dog. It was a scary hybrid, not really a full-blooded wolf or dog, but definitely emitted a savage vibe. It wasn't a werewolf either, because there was no full moon when the video was recorded. Perplexed and looking for answers, he decided to ask the online community for help. When the paranormal experts saw the footage, they instantly knew the truth. They recognized that the man had managed to capture one of the clearest and closest images we have of the elusive dogman creature. Even scientists, who are usually skeptical of these kinds of things, couldn't argue with the evidence. The guy barely escaped a scary encounter with the dog man. Pretty spooky, right? Now, put yourself in his shoes. Would you have been brave enough to go back into those creepy woods? There's this video that people are saying was filmed back in 1987, but it's only gaining popularity now. In the video, there's a guy with a really weird beard and an unusual skin tone. He's moving around and laughing in a really bizarre way. It's like he's in pain, but also laughing like a maniac. Supposedly, the video is from 1987, but we don't have any other info. Is that for real, though? I don't know if this is artificial intelligence. It feels like we're all under a spell, or this clip is definitely AI. What do you all think? Did you catch that? That thing that fell into the water. What do you think it was? The person who shared the footage from their trail cam thought it was a ghost. The folks in the paranormal community think it could have been a young woman who was possessed. I think she might be possessed too. When I analyzed the footage, it seemed like there was either a possessed person near the water or a life-size doll that could be the source of the possession. We can't be sure, but it definitely seems like a spirit or a ghost of some sort. What do you think? Check out this video of dinosaurs roaming around on a farm. It shows a little girl playing with what looks like tiny dinosaurs. After looking at the footage closely, it seems like there's no editing or CGI involved, so it seems legit. It's kind of crazy to think about dinosaurs living alongside us in this wild world. Just think about it. If dinosaurs were real, could we even handle it? I mean, do we have the tech to deal with them? It's kind of wild to think about. What do you think of this mini dino show? Is this the start of a dino era, or is it just a random moment in farm history? Lately, there have been some reports of strange and mysterious creatures being spotted in the woods. It really makes you wonder if there could be paranormal or even alien beings out there in the forests. In this video where someone is walking home through the forest and they see something moving in the darkness up ahead. As the creature comes into the light, the person is left amazed. The creature is completely white, crouched on the ground, and has eyes that are really dark and seem to stand out in the darkness. The critter moved so slowly that it knew it was on camera. What kind of critter was it? Nobody knew for sure. It didn't look like any animal we know. It was like part human, part beast. When people saw the video, some thought it was a prank or a Halloween costume gone viral. But nobody could find any proof of the creature's existence, adding to the mystery and doubt. What's your take on it? Hey, remember that video from the 1980s with the guy laughing weirdly? Here's another clip like it. But this time, instead of a human or humanoid figure, it looks more like a snake. What's even crazier is that I stumbled upon many other videos with a similar art style and vibe. After seeing all of these, I'm convinced that the first one was actually AI generated, which is kind of unsettling to think about. It's wild to think that AI is getting so good at creating realistic fakes. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.